agent requesting backup.
Silly me, I forgot to update this a little bit, but we're gonna go to the zoo, take a nice field trip, look at the animals, see how the DC Zoo has been faring since the downfall of mankind. Oh, I mean, yeah. And then after that, I think I'm gonna actually try to see if we get any people requesting aid. Like, oh, agent is in need of assistance, or I'll see about heading out and helping them out. Why not? And first here though, I will be. I'm waiting. While I'm getting everything set up, I'm going to go through my inventory. I need to drop down what I'm carrying. I currently have quite a full inventory. Been running around with a group of guys, and we keep filling up our inventory. So, and it's getting harder and harder to pick through what's good and what's complete garbage. So, all right. So here we go. I'm still going through my inventory. Just trying to sort out what's trash and what's not. Uh, some things I like to keep because of talent. Sometimes they have an attribute. Sometimes, it's like, let's see. Is that one of the many True Patriot pieces do I have? I kind of try to keep one of the True Patriots, even though I'll probably never wear it. It's not, I don't, everything I've read is not the best set out there, so it seems to be a defensive set, because, you do get the initial plus to, damaged armor, but you get protection from elites and increased armor. And then, yeah. But this also has extra health on it, which can be good if you're low on health. Let's see here. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a Petrov piece already. I can only do... I like what I'm wearing now. Like, this isn't a bad roll. It's just I would never probably use that talent. Well, let's see. And it oh, don't lose much armor. Let's look at the roll. Let's see. Critical hit damage and no critical hit chance. I lose some chance. And some health. And a little. I don't know. They're almost identical. I was keeping this piece for the Berserk. Those numbers aren't great. I'd like to put on a Fenry piece, at least in one of my slots. One of the reasons I was keeping this wouldn't be a terrible piece to drop in, but you know, yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Toss that in. Toss that in. Okay. Only have one holster extra, and let's go ahead and drop the holster in. A backpack. Let's see here. Well, so that's part of the Wyvern set. Let's see here. I used the Wyvern set for the hit damage and hit chance. Pretty good attributes to get. On the ropes, if you build around it, is not a bad build. Um, but I would recommend not going with a skill haste setup because otherwise, you can reduce your cooldowns by a drastic amount and kind of negates the whole, you know, on the ropes. I've heard people liking the safeguard, but I don't know that I for now just gonna a lot of skill power. Holy crap. Let's see here. That's a lot of well, even with that plus armor on it, it's still way below Let's see. Well, it's still 12 below what I've got on me. And it doesn't have any. So I have a good armor roll. I don't know that. Here. Don't know it's worth keeping. And as I'm trying to sort crap. I do probably need some more armor, which is why I'm also been picky about some of this. Let's see here. Nope. And nothing fancy there. Ongoing directive. Do I have another ongoing directive? I have True Patriot at the top. And there's a True Patriot here. This one rolled with 7 hit damage, 18,000. Go ahead and trash that. I'm not gonna probably even use the other one, but you know, why not? Let's see. Scroll back up so I can see. Those aren't bad rolls for the crit hit damage, crit hit chance. I think that's the main reason I'm keeping it. Plus, it has an interesting talent that I don't have on any other piece. Okay, that's crap. See, I'd like to do that, you know, just drop it in and then I can sort through it. Okay, don't need 2 of these. Once rolled with 3.5% health, shotgun damage, assault rifle damage, and an actual health value. 23.4k armor versus 21.6. Honestly, I like the assault rifle damage over the shotgun damage because I typically don't use shotguns. I know the health. There's like quite a bit of health difference there, but and if you notice, a lot of the gloves have plus like a specific weapon type. Not bad to have. Like, let's see, I think 15% might be the max. There's a 10% rifle. So really anything with 4% or below is kind of not great. So I'll probably keep some of the like 8% and up, maybe 9% and up. But it really needs to be actually that's kind of crap. Let's see. I guess if it's 10%, it's worth keeping for just the weapon damage. Otherwise, I'll hopefully roll something better. Like here's plus 10% assault rifle damage. Keep that one. Shotgun. Like I said, I'm probably never gonna go shotgun. I'll keep one for shotgun damage, but I don't know that that it's worth it. Okay. Now, if you're doing an SMG LMG build, this wouldn't be a bad pair of base gloves to start with. The only drawback is you can only recalibrate one thing, which means you could only do the SMG or the LMG or the talent. And unfortunately, the talent isn't great, so I'm going to trash it. Because you can only do one thing, and it's got 3 things that need fixed. Let's see, 8% LMG, 4% marksman, 7% marksman, 4% LMG, 3%, 5% on both SMG, LMG. Let's see how many. Okay. Let's see here. Going through the system mods is kind of a challenge. It's best to look at them based off of their names, so you even get an idea. Like, here's mending. Mending is typically a lot of your defensive stuff. Gives you plus armor. Like this one gives armor, health regen, and explosive resistance. You can't recalibrate these, unfortunately, so you're stuck with what you got. And if it's got some craptastic rolls, then it's not worth it. Okay, we're into dexterity. Are these? Oh, they're not. Okay, so I highly recommend when you're going through, you can sort them. You change how they're sorted. Go to X for options. Go to sort. I have default. I typically sort by weapon type because when I'm looking at weapons, then all my assault rifles are together, all my LMGs are together, and I want to sort by name. Sort by name. So now, why does it not? It says sort by name. This didn't sort it. Oh my gosh. Talk about a pain in my ass. Yeah, still didn't sort it. Let's turn grid view on. Let's first. Okay, sort by. That worked. I did sort by level. Now let's change it to sort by name. I'm really getting annoyed with this bullshit. You can't sort by name? Seriously. Everything's working as intended. Let's see what sort by default does. Nothing. Whatever. What the... Okay. Guess we'll go back to sorting by... where was it? Oh, no, nope, nope. I want this to just... Oh my goodness. Wow, this is going to be a pain in my ass. So that's broken. Wonder if we go in here and do sort by weapon type. Okay. Let's go back in here. Guess I'm just gonna... First, I'm gonna look at mending stuff. Because otherwise, I'm going to get annoyed and pissed off. I just need to get rid of a few of the mods that aren't great. Okay, go back up. Resistance. Well, if I'm going for a defensive mod, okay, it's not terrible. Right now, I'm just trying to look at the defensives, which mending and resistance are two of them. Let's see. Bleed resistance wouldn't be a terrible thing because I've noticed once you get to challenge mode or you're doing the challenge difficulties, a lot of things have bleed, and that just sucks. Critical range, weapon damage. Let's see. I'm not sure I'm so fond of weapon handling. Weapon damage, critical range are good. Optimal range, eh. These all, I would always go with the ones that have higher weapon damage, higher critical range. So with firearms, again, I don't use shotguns. Uh, I'll keep a marksman rifle, rifle one. That has some good hive skill power if I was going for a utility mod. I do use a hive. I don't know that that's the best option, but I use it for reviving. In challenge mode, you can't always, or yeah, with the challenge difficult, you can't always run over to your friends to get them back up. So I like the hive so I can throw it as long as I keep it hidden behind something. That's what I need to get better at doing. If I can keep it hidden behind something, then the enemy can't shoot it, blow it up, stuff like that. Because they will go after it, because it will, yeah. Let's see. SMG shotgun damage. That's a good if you're a close range build. I don't know that I'm ever gonna do a close range build. Rifle damage, assault rifle damage, damage to armor, weapon damage. That's actually... Here, I'm going to favorite that one so I make sure not to drop it, ever. It's not a bad one to have. Weapon damage, weapon handling, critical range. And I could be doing this all wrong. Drone skill power. I don't use a drone, but I might someday. Sorry about that. Okay, that's handy. I started using the Streamlabs remote control. It's a app you can have on a device, and I can mute my mic with just now a tap on the screen. So, I'm going to play the lotto. I'm going to play the lotto. And what I mean by that is I'm coming over here to the mods. Gonna go over here to this, drop down to the Hives, or well, no, Hive I've got pretty good mods on. I'd like to try, let's see, I just want to see how many filament. I have 100, it takes 11. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna craft one. Hopefully it's not insane. 2k skill power. Ugh. You lose 7 every time you do that, but so craft another one. Let's see what I get. Whoa, that's a lot of skill haste. I'm going to, for now, what am I sitting at for skill power? I'm at 1213 base, but for my actual seeker, I'm at 1498. So 1498. Remember that for me, all right?
Could use some more crafting materials.
Oh,
Really should make myself a nice comfy chair.
let's try a blue one. I don't know what. Okay, blue looks to be more in the range that I'm wanting. I'll keep that since I'm almost at that. Well, yeah. Guess I need to remember what I'm using. So 2 extra mines. I'd love another delivery system upgrade because that one takes 654. I think I can get even more mines. So let's see here. Is it only showing? So I'm using this one, which is almost near max, so I probably won't get a better damage. I keep the smaller damage ones because you never know when you're going to drop drastically. But I could probably... Let's mark it as junk. Okay, this one. Healing. I really feel like they're only showing me certain ones. Let's go back into my mods. Go down here.
Ugh, it
I
feels
would
so good to
love
sit
to
down.
get to the
That
51
is
point.
killing me.
See here, this one I'm never gonna get probably to 2100. I don't know that I'm gonna get to 1.8 either. Though they have changed some things, so maybe it is more possible, but yeah. And how am I on filament now? Now that I've used some. So I'm down to 62 filament. Let's go ahead and play the lotto again. Yeah, let's go ahead and play the lotto for the Hive mod. 1K. I don't do damage with mine, so actually, let's try this one. I have a lot of skill power for my hive. That gives it more health. Let me check what I'm using. More health might be good. And sorry, the zoo trip has been delayed. Okay, this gives duration. That gives hive skill power. That one gives skill haste. This one I would love. Healing, healing.
Really wish I had a complete set of socket wrenches. Can never find the 5/16 when you need it.
So that's deconstructing all the stuff I had. I should get, yep, fair amount of. Okay, so if we go back in here, I could play the lotto some more. I could also just call it. I'm back up to full on my filament, but I am also down on my inventory, which is what I was going for. Okay, I only have story mode for the zoo, so I'm going to.
Emily Shaw survived Roosevelt Island. We don't know how, but that's less important than what we do know. She's holed up in the polar exhibit at the National Zoo. The outcasts barricaded the whole area and used the monorail to get in and out. You need to get control of the system to get close to her, and it's
I have to
imperative
complete it
that you get
once.
close to her. If she escapes again, we may never find her.
Wow, I bumped down. What did I change that bumped me down? I'm now only 499. That's funny. Let's see here. Gloves are that. I got a 499 pack. 490. Oh yeah, I got this 495 mask, and it had more armor, better damage to elites, and then it had extra health. It gives me health on kill. Now I could do without the health on kill, but and I could replace it with something else. But 23% damage to elites, plus it had hard hitting. I haven't even recalibrated it. I could replace the health on kill to something else. Honestly, armor on kill would be better. I don't know if that's a possibility, but yeah. So yeah, I'm 499, but you know, I got a better piece. That was 495. Whatever. Okay, back to the zoo. Let's see here. Let's do matchmaking. And you probably will see that running around Sure, eventually you might get all 500 pieces. Best roll RNG wise for stats and stuff. But sometimes you'll get that 496 or 495 or whatever. I basically between 495 and 500 you can easily get something that will roll RNG with better stats and whatnot. I could try to solo this. I don't know. It'll take me longer. It is probably doable. I just was hoping to get a party. It's easier to just blast through. Oh, fine. Let's go solo it. See how we do. If I get stuck, I'll do the request aid thing.
So we're going after the outcast leader, huh?
Emmeline Shaw survived Roosevelt Island. We don't know how.
So we're going to the Manning National Zoo. And here we go. Off to the zoo. I know you 37 minutes into the stream and I'm finally getting to the zoo. Sorry about that. Let's see here. And apparently they dropped me in a very awkward spot to land a helicopter. I don't know if I'd ever put a helicopter there. Pull out my
The priority is to neutralize
LMG.
Emmeline Shaw, but you'll need to get control of the monorail system in order to reach her. The main entrance will be well guarded, but it's the easiest way in, and they won't be expecting company.
Because I know they like to hide stuff where you probably won't run. Okay. Looks like a fairly open area. Let's behind this rock. And oh, I haven't triggered them. Let's go ahead and run over this way. I'm just looking to I'm doing exploring, some exploring. Want to see something fun? Watch that. Boom, boom, boom!
Intercepting enemy communications.
We're under attack! It's the division! Everyone! This is it! You know what you need to do.
Okay, well that was, well, this is story mode, so wasn't too bad. Though my seeker mines are pretty potent. I have a mod on them that does roughly plus 50% damage for them, so yeah. Just looking around here, seeing what all the devs have hid for us and the bushes and so forth. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something hiding in the middle up here. Or not. Anyway. Alright. Skill kills. Wow. Killed him without getting him to blow up. That actually probably is a challenge. There you are. Wait, that killed... What? Okay. Apparently I killed him. I'm sure there is some kind of backpack trophy or something in here. Somewhere. I would guess the gift shop area. So... Oh, hey. That could have been bad. Wow, there's two of them. Like I said, that could have been bad. I guess it's good that I took them all out before they got to guns. I could see that this mission would be a lot harder on a harder difficulty. Let's see. Nothing here. Just exploring. Trying to find stuff. Anything that I can pick up. Any... You know. Like I said, wouldn't surprise me they hid stuff. Apparently there's a bottle of liquor there. Okay. Go up. So we're at the monorail south entrance. We are to take the monorail. Oh, okay. Just want to explore. Wouldn't be surprised if there is a little monorail backpack trophy somewhere. Let's see here. So I guess we're go ahead and open the gates. Huh. Wasn't exactly what I thought were the gates would be. I thought we were gonna open that and take the monorail. So they are down below patrolling. Gonna let them get a little closer. together. And then
Room for the monorail system is further
well, that
into the
was
park. Looks like the quickest route
my
to
seeker
use
minds
the
make
exit.
fights so much easier, especially in story mode. Now, I've never been to the zoo in DC, so I mean, if you've been to the zoo, you'd have to let me know how accurate this is. I would guess it's fairly accurate. They seem to have done a lot of research on the variety of, like, you know, what's here, there, and everywhere. Okay, I'm just looking around for stuff that they might have hidden here, there. Go ahead and reload. Now, if you notice, I'm still sitting at 900. I've got the supply line trait, or talent, from my specialization. I get 10% of my ammo every minute. And so, unless I'm really burning through it, I'm going to stay fairly full. Some fights, I probably will burn through it, but you know. I'm not sure which way is the best way around. Just trying to see. Let's go the other way now. I know. I'm back and forth, back and forth. I just want to see, like I said, what they've put into the mission. Since I'm doing solo play, might as well do the exploration now when I don't have people trying to rush me through. And I can also show you where stuff is, you know, whatnot, so. Okay. .495 holster. We'll have to look at that later. Okay. Looks like it's time to go inside the squid house. Or octopus house. Octopi house?
Intercepting enemy communications.
Rainer, where are you?
We just got to the aquarium. Fucking finally. Okay, they're probably coming right to you.
We'll give them a nice, warm welcome.
That's kind of cool. Is there an octopus like that big at the National Zoo? There is, man. I'd love to see him or her. Was that
Rainer,
a
come
named
in.
guy?
Shit.
Do they have a thing that you can just walk through like this that is undergroundy or underwater-y but not? Or is this an area that you're not supposed to walk? $3 million shipwrecks? Is that an actual fact? That seems like an insane. I understand the ocean's massive and so on, but I'm just seeing what I can shoot. Let's see here. Jellyfish? That's cool. Apparently you can't shoot through the glass. I guess that's probably good. So I hope that's not actual, or isn't an actual aquarium. Do not touch the glass. It says glass, okay. Don't touch it. I'm shooting it. So let's see here. Boy, this looks dark on the stream. I'm sorry. This is the way they made this game in this section. And it's fairly dark here too. I mean, I think I could. My pistol has a flashlight. There we go. I don't know that that's much better. So we're going out there. It looks like there was another exhibit down, but you can't run there. So we're going outside or in through here. Okay. Sometimes it's good to check some of these boxes on the walls. They sometimes control doors. And you may not see the door initially. Ah, cool. Map.
Low-level radio repeater detected. Pinpointing location.
A repeater. The outcast must be using it to boost the range of their comms. Taking that equipment offline will make it harder for them to coordinate against you.
And my mines are up again, so just gonna toss it out there.
Backup request.
Trying to get out of the fire. Go ahead and put an armor pack on. Let's go ahead and hop in here. think he's the last guy. Okay, let's explore the exhibit. I don't know that you're supposed to be coming in here, probably not in real life. Well, there's the door we're gonna go out, so... Helps me! Let me out! I'm not a caged animal. Oh, hey.
Portable device detected.
Something tells me we're gonna be on the other side of that wall here soon. Let's go ahead and grab this. Don't know if it's gonna be any good. I'll look at it later. Which is what I kind of do with a lot of stuff. Let's see here. It's also good to keep an eye out for the parachutes like the first one. And this is some of the reasons why I explore. Not really worth picking up. I don't know that there's a way to get through. Nope. I would guess we're in a gorilla habitat. Is there a sign that says here? Lions. We're in the lion habitat. That makes sense, I guess. You know, I would. There probably would have been more things to like climb and ropes and poles and stuff, and this is just mainly like a climbing tree-ish type pole setup. Can't destroy that, though. I'm surprised. If we want to stop them, that would be a good way to stop them. Okay, so let's go into here. See where the lions slept tonight, or last night, or whenever. Okay. Did these lions not have any privacy? That's sucky. Oh yes, come in here and sleep, and there was a glass window to hide behind. Let's go ahead and grab this.
We are here to answer one essential question. Did the defendant, David Campbell, murder Jessica Tempova on the afternoon of September 21st? Did he force entry into her Woodbridge apartment after she threatened to call the police? Did he stab her 36 times as she tried to fight him off?
I'm gonna guess we're gonna fight cross through there eventually.
And dump her remains. The evidence you will see and the testimony you hear will lead to the only possible answer to this question. David Campbell is guilty. This is Hostler. We need backup. Anybody in range of the Savannah exhibit, head there now. Everybody else, fall back to the aviary and make sure no one gets through.
I need to get down out into the...
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
I took out that guy. Got that one. Now I just need to get the sniper. Okay, I want to run back up here, hop back up top. I want to see what I might have missed while fighting them. Okay, so weapons case. It's good. RPK 74, not a bad assault rifle or LMG, but probably not going to be something I'm going to go to. Oh, hey, see? Worth checking things out. There's normally, like I said, stuff they have stashed hidden around. Sometimes there's a loot room somewhere. Okay, so this would have dropped me in here. Let's see. Is that filling up the other one too? Here, let's reload it. Just because I am, I guess, thorough or thinking that they're gonna hide stuff. Let's see here. Don't see anything. Don't see anything. Oh, there's something. Free titanium. Oops, someone drove into the exhibit. Wonder what was supposed to be down here. Drafts, maybe? I could probably look at the sign, but I'm not running all the way back up that way. Yeah, I know, that's the way out. So, well, it was a savannah. They probably... did have giraffes, would be my guess. Let's see here. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:14.
We should be able to fry that repeater by overloading the power supply.
Okay, so he is so far away. See if I can get him. It's not gonna jump up there. Oh well.
Radio repeater disabled.
That'll cut the range of their comms significantly. Keep going. You should be coming up on a monorail station soon. The control room will be overlooking it.
It's one of the reasons I keep my assault rifle on me, because it's got a little bit better on range. Oh, that was fascinating. I didn't even touch that. Don't know that I'll pop out to do that one. That's a little... So, the special ammo for it... Okay. It's an interesting one to use, the heavy gun, because, well, you can't duck behind anything. You just have to stand and start walking at people. So, you know, you're going to take a lot of hits, though while you have it out, you do increase your armor a bit, but crocodile pit, oh boy. Are there crocodiles? There are crocodiles. Seriously? So I'm going to be fighting crocodiles. Alrighty then. Not exactly what my first choice would be. Let them come to me, baby. Where the hell are the crocodiles? I just saw them, like...
Echo nearby.
Eat. Throw it and run. Yeah. Need some armor. I do like that they took the time to like when bullets hit water, they actually Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and reload. Right here. Why not? Okay, so that was fun. Locate Emmeline.
We're in position. Anybody seen anything? Hey, say again. I didn't get any of that. Anybody copy? Hello? Shit.
Well, there's some of the gazelles that should be somewhere else. Okay. I don't... I'm hoping this is a dead end, so... That's some weird... Like there's some weird shadow effect. So the ocelots have gotten out. Can't seem to hop into the room. So there's apparently nothing back there, hopefully. I bet there's an achievement for shooting all the damn parrots. Ah, if I would have realized that way earlier, I would have shot more of them. They sometimes do stuff like that. And there'll be something like 30 of them or some crazy number. And you have to find them. I'll probably have to do this again. just one of the little monkey guys. I'm imagining I could shoot them, but okay. The wolves are out. And apparently you can go into the wolf exhibit.
Looks like you're right by that monorail station. The control room is just on the other side of the aviary.
So much you can explore. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go back into the wolf exhibit. I feel like there's something in here. Oh, there's some water. Some frickin' foggy sunlight. It wants me to go that way. Oh. All the butterflies. A lot of butterflies. Okay. Don't see anything on those steps. I'm just trying to be thorough. Though no one's technically watching, so I guess it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Polar bear exhibit, Asia Trail, Savannah. I came from the Savannah. I can't go see the polar bears. Man, I like seeing polar bears are cool. Let's see here. All right. Why not? We'll open it up. Got some loot. See, that's worth coming back here just for that outcast box. That's why you should explore. They like to stash stuff in non-obvious locations. Oh, okay. Now I know where I'm at. Apparently you can't walk through the grass that way. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Alright, so hey, look at the paw prints are probably, yeah. So we're probably getting ready to for a decent engagement since there was a refill. Don't necessarily see them. I haven't activated them yet.
More damn supplies. Is that you? Hey, be cautious. We don't know who's out there.
Watch this. Nope, that wasn't them. They're all dead. I will guess once I get to a certain point, I'll trigger a wave. Oh, they're way over there? Okay, let's see. Got a guy over there. Now I just have him. So the sniper is on the other far side.
They know about the monorail. You need to shut it down.
Say again? I'm just getting static.
Is anybody reading this? Disable the motherfucking monorail.
What the hell is going on with these cars?
Come on, reveal yourself. Reveal yourself. Can I get it far enough? Where are... Oh, there he is. Okay. That's how he got down when I charged. Okay, let's see here. Hey! Hope you're enjoying. I'm playing. I'm still in the zoo. It's a pretty big map. Pretty interesting mission. I'm also, since this is my first time through, and I have only been, I don't know, I'm trying to explore it all while I'm here since I'm solo. So, you know. Let's see here. How are we on ammo? Let's refill quick. Well, maybe not refill, but yeah. Reload. So I'm at full capacity.
That should be the place. See if you can patch Isaac into the control board.
Interfacing.
I was kind of hoping I could find like a backpack trophy. Board the monorail. Okay. Well, that was that. Let's see here. Always got to get our soda before we get on the train or monorail. I really do think all the birds in that first half so far are part of the I think there's an achievement. Shit. Okay, so they're over there. Going to first lob that up there. Yep.
Incapacitated.
This is one of the drawbacks to being solo. I shouldn't have gotten so close. It triggered the monorail, but let's get out of here. Let's
Vital
yeet.
signs critical.
Ah, crap.
Agent deceased.
Respawn at the checkpoint. Okay.
Locals are outcasts. Incomers aren't. I'm gonna take you apart.
Still worth doing that. Because I know it's coming. Okay, now I just have the one guy that's trying to flank, or that has flanked me. Okay. Much better, much better. See, when you know what you're, well, when you've gone through it once, you can fix your mistakes. So, it says to get on here. I don't know that it matters which car I get into. Because I'm going to guarantee you when I get out, it'll be always the same spot every time. Well, that's not nice. They blocked our tunnel. Oh well. Oh, yep. Got out of the front.
Holy hell. Guess they weren't taking any chances. But you're inside the
Let's,
barricades. You should be able to make it the rest of the way on foot.
We're gonna try to get it back there. We can move up. Where is he?
You're gonna need another med pack.
Okay, I don't know. I don't have to go down the hill. Probably not a good. I'm guessing this is the panda exhibit. But hey, look at that. They stashed something down here. Go figure. They like to stick stuff in odd, random locations, so that's why I run around half the time looking for stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and do the refill. Or reload. Refill. Meh. And then when I get up here... Let's see... I can actually refill my restock. Okay. Eliminate outcast threats. This should be fun. I don't like hiding behind the rocks because they don't give a whole lot of cover. Well, thank you. That made it easy, buddy. Go ahead and reload. So I'm ready to go, because I guarantee that was not the... Okay, med pack.
Show them we're not afraid of them. Make them fear us.
Actually, I might use this as my... Okay, there's a sniper on the other side here. Oh. All right. And look at that. Inside the exhibit is stuff. Hey James, yeah, it's fine. People lurk. Sometimes I watch people play and such, and I just don't feel like commenting. I just like to welcome everyone that might be watching. I really do enjoy the updates. I actually have a clan it's not a big clan. I'm trying to eventually get my clan to, one, be strong enough that we can take on a raid, on the raid, and two, we need more people that to do the raid. But they do have 2 difficulties, so I could do the raid in the lesser difficulty, but I kind of would love to get the Eagle Bearer exotic. And unfortunately, the easier version, which you can do the matchmaking, you cannot get that Eagle Bearer exotic. So, but it is nice that if you want to try you just want to experience it just for story or whatnot, you do have that option to do the matchmaking. Okay, looks like I doubt there's much more to, well, it's supposed to be the best assault rifle in the game currently, so I would love to get it, because my current build, I'm running a LMG assault rifle build. I am using the heavy weapons gunner, whatever you want to call it. I always think of him as a heavy gunner. Other games call him heavy gunner. Though I don't pull out the big gun too much. Especially solo. Solo, it makes it risky, because you can't duck behind cover. You have to stand out in the open while you're just trying to plow through people. And while that is fine when you're in a group, it can be risky when you're solo. I mean, you know. I really enjoy the story of this game. I really do enjoy the story of the game. I'm glad I didn't play the first one, but I am glad I picked up this one. I kind of wish I would have known about the first game, The Division. I think I would have really enjoyed it as well. The only drawback I think there is to the game is the fact I don't know that there's a lot of players left in the game. Or, well, maybe not. I shouldn't say, there's probably plenty of players left in the game. It's just, I don't know that there are, like, the player base has dropped drastically from the start. And it's unfortunate that, you know, it's not holding the players. And we got a sniper. Okay, and I'm sorry, I probably get really quiet when I get into combat. That's just, I'm focusing, trying to get these guys taken out before they take me out. Yep, I'm toast, buddy. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a quick explore the corners. It's a fun game. If you're looking for a clan, my group, we try to run. We do have 4 kind of guys that run together a lot, and so we just need more people. Honestly, if we could get another set of 4 that want to go, that would be awesome. Though also matching up schedules for when to, you know, raid or do, you know, group up would be probably a problem for some. I can play sometimes a little bit, like now I'm playing, but a lot of times this group, we run around at night. We just, yeah, here we go. I like this better. Nope. Nope. Gosh darn, take him out. Oh, oh, yeah, I got him. Oh, and the Seekers got everybody else. Yeah, well, there's all kinds of clans out there. I was in one clan and everyone stopped playing. Which, I don't know that that's a uncommon thing. Like I said, unfortunately the game, people are just, while it's fun, I enjoy it, you know, people get burnt out on a game. It just happens. In some games, it's quicker than others. Oh, it got very dark outside, and it's storming. So there might be a chance that if I lose my connection, I'm sorry. The weather has gotten a little bit, yeah. You might hear thunder here in a minute, too. So now I'm like, should I still be streaming? Actually, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm a surge protector and everything like that, so.
Device detected.
It's above me? What in the... Well, I can open the gate here, which means that's the way forward, so... Yeah, I should have paid attention to the meter thing tells me to. I'm just, like I said, exploring. I want to see what crazy stuff they might have hid. There we go. Sometimes they like to throw those lock boxes out there. Looks like there's... I don't know if that's just a... I don't even know what to even say, like, suggest for Ubi to try to hold people or get people to stay. Sometimes it's forming a community that actually helps keep players, and there's not much that, like, the developers can do to help form communities. I mean, they have the clan system. That helps some. But, sometimes it's on you, you know, to find the... Sometimes it's just finding the people, the right people. Like, I've been playing World of Warcraft for years, and the main thing that keeps me coming back to World of Warcraft is my guild, my people. Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania, and apparently today, I mean, storms aren't uncommon, they, you know, but it can be a little bit shocking-ish, like, oh hey, look, a storm. Though whenever you guys have a hurricane roll past you and rolls right up into my neck of the woods, then things get kind of crazy here. Which I'm sure it's even crazier there.
Don't let them through! For Emily!
I still think that's an achievement, shooting those darn birds.
Kill me if you can.
Throw that out there. Okay, that's not the best option here. What can I do? I need to stay in cover.
Explosives detected.
So apparently I need those explosives. Let's see here, how to do this. Okay, I've got the explosives. Plant the C4. Where am I planting the C4? Back there? Oi. Run, buddy, run. Cover. No, it says I'm further away. What in the heck? Now it says to go up there. Oh boy. Sometimes the game's help is so messed up. Run, buddy, run. Oh, right. I'm going underneath, and that makes sense. She left? Seriously? Well, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, I'm sure we get to fight her here in a minute, but now to search for crap. Okay, go ahead and reload while I'm running around searching. I really think shooting parrots is an achievement. I don't know that for sure, but it would not shock me one bit. Can I get a penguin? Gonna mute myself. My wife's calling me, so be right back. Alright, so there is something around here that I can pick up. There it is.
Harlan, do you know if we have any more glycine?
Still having trouble sleeping?
It's nothing.
Okay, there we go.
I'll see what I can dig up.
I still hear her voice sometimes. At night. Crying out for me.
I'll find something for you. I promise.
Curious how tough this fight is going to be solo. The only things I really struggle with are the people that are like the big axe guy or hammer guys, which I guess in Outcast form they give them big axes instead of just hammers, sledgehammers. So that looks like go this way. Oh no. So let's see here. Can I see them already? Oh. Yeah, they're down here. Okay. No respawn. I guess I gotta be good the first time. None of this, well, that makes it easier. What's in front of me? What's... Okay, run, 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 run. Cover. I can't see him because of the stupid... Boom! That was loud. I don't know if you heard it. I have some noise filters set up because I actually have an air conditioner not far from where I sit. So I'm not sure if the noise filter is actually going to filter out the storm noise. That would be kind of nice if it kind of did, but I'm not counting on it. So I think I have to go through that, do that a couple times. And then I'll get some more bad guys. Oh, come on, don't get stuck here. Getting stuck out in the open would suck. Okay. I gotta get to the C4 guys down. Come on, come on. Okay, got all the guys. Hold, hold, hold. As soon as she stops, run. Run, 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 run. Okay. C4. I really don't... This fight's kind of a pain because... just the fact that I can't get cover from where the bad guys are coming from and her both. They came from over here. Hopefully they won't come from over here again. Okay. Wanted to reload before I'm doing the next run. Okay, once she's done firing, come on, come on, come on, come on. Run, 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 run. Run, buddy, run. Stop.
Come on! Kill me! If you can!
I don't know where they are. Can't see them. Let's do this. have a guy. I think he's right over those hedges. And he's dead. Okay. Let's see here. Come on, come on. Run, run, run. Last pylon. Don't know where a good spot is for this. I'm gonna retreat back into here. I think this is probably a better cover spot, hopefully. What the hell is she doing? Well, apparently she's dead. That was... Well, it is story mode. Nope. Well, I guess that's good. He blew up before he... Premature explosions, man. We were doing one mission. We decided first time to try and challenge, and we did Roosevelt Island, and 3 hammer guys, all elite, coming at us, and they all had names, and it was just horrible. Well, it was bad. We ended up wiping a couple times, like all of us dying a couple times. We ended up having to... One guy had a flame turret, and we noticed how effective that was because we found a choke point. So we then set up, 2 more of us took flame turrets and took advantage of the fact that when one flame turret was down, next turret went out, and we just rotated flame turrets to keep them, because while they were burning, they're just standing there going, you know, and we could just keep pounding into them. And since it was challenge difficulty and they're named elites, yeah, they had crap tons of armor and hit points. Taking them out it took a long time. Alright, 3 more gunner points. That'll be good.
But without her to hold them together, they're gonna start to unravel. What a fucking waste.
Cloud data. Okay, so we took out the leader of the outcasts. I bet that fight is extremely challenging on higher difficulties. Let's see. Well, there's the helicopter. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh, they're just gonna land right here? Or maybe not land, but they'll extract me from here. Cool. That is one thing I like about what they've done with some of these new missions. While... Hello? Rope? While some of these new missions, when you get to the end of them, you have this exit to DC thing pop up, helicopter flies in, and you just have to walk up to it, and it flies you back. So, makes it kind of nice. I like that because otherwise you could probably fast travel back to the White House without a problem. But you know, it's nice that they also added that in, so you don't have to. It's not an extra step, really. Oh, hey, I'm right here.
The data you gathered at Kinley College. They discovered a threat we need you to investigate.
Okay.
At the White House for transpo.
Entering safe area.
Let's actually look at my gunner points. I'm at 6 now. I've been debating. Actually, what was 6? Something was at 6 points. What was at 6 points? Was it the phone? No, that's 3. That's 5. I'm just going apparently senile, maybe, I don't know. This is probably not a bad talent to pick up. I think eventually I do want the Banshee talent. It doesn't confuse, which sounds like something that may actually be beneficial from the pulse. I don't know if you know much about the pulse. A lot of the pulses kind of suck. Let's see. Vital protection. Reduce the chance of being critically hit. That's in conflict. Yeah, well, I think I'm going to go with this one. I do more PvE stuff, so rate of fire increase by 5% on kills for 5 seconds. That'll come in handy. So, yeah. I've already maxed out Demolitionist. I started doing some Survivalist, some Sharpshooter. I do eventually want to get them all maxed out, so that way if I ever want to switch around, or if, let's say, my clan wants to, you know, we want to try different setups, different builds on who's what and whatnot, we can do that. Right now we have 2 people that are kind of doing the PvP, or not PvP, the gunner, and I think we have 2 doing Demolitionist, so survival's not bad. It's a good one, especially if you're going to take some healing stuff. Okay, so my plan is now I was going to do some helping of people when they call for help. I probably could look on the map, see what's going on. I thought I'd show you. They've changed some stuff about the clans. Now there's a weekly cache. Well, there always has been a weekly cache, but they made it easier to get like the bronze cache. So you should be at least getting bronze caches each week. We only have, like I said, 4 guys in my clan. It's not a whole lot. I just started it because I just got tired of sitting in the I was just a peon in a clan that no one logged in. Yeah, so last week we got a bronze cache, which, you know, hey, it's free gear, and it's, I think it was all 500 gear, so that was nice. I mean, we're pretty active. We run most nights. I don't know if they're gonna be running tonight. I unfortunately can't. But you know. But you can always find, like, search and find clans and join whatever. And if you care about trying to get into the top clans, you can always look for the ones that have the top CXP or top conflicts. You know, if you depending upon if you're into PvP or the PvE, I don't. They've also made it, since when you're inside the White House here, you don't see other people much. They actually put a recalibrate station out here for people, so that way people don't have to go inside. They also, you know, and it's next to your craft bench. You still have a stash out here. You still have vendors and basically all the other people that were out here before. It's kind of nice. I like the rework they did on this. Like, here's the vendor. Then you have projects and bounties, and they just made it so you didn't have to go inside the White House. This way you can kind of feel more with other people. Okay, let's see if there is any calls for help. So far, currently, none. So basically, in the update, you notice it says my shepherd status is 0 of 10. You now can rank up by going out and helping people, and when you get done, people can give you a thumbs up, and if you get a thumbs up, you get enough of them, you rank up, and you get rewards as you rank up for helping people. So they kind of are trying to encourage people to go out and help. And it looks like there is roughly, I would imagine it was probably a 12-week So you probably have like, what, 3 months to work on your shepherd status. And there's all kinds, they added up more rewards. Like, I think there's even more patches and stuff like that. So it's all dependent upon what you want to, if you're looking for more patches. Let's see here. More accommodations, I guess. I have a fair number. I would like to get more. A lot of these are things like in a group of 4 agents, complete one of each type missions, main missions. See, when there's normally not 4 of us, we've been doing main missions, and we've done, it looks like apparently enough of them to trigger this. But when there's only like a couple, me and another guy, we tend to do, like, we'll push our control points up to 4, and then we'll take over the control point because of the craft recipe that you get from taking a control point when you rank it up, and then the amount of gear that drops from the that yellow stash at the end. I think you get like 4 pieces or something like that. And I'm pretty much all PvE myself, so yeah. Yeah, getting those extended clips, gotta check the vendors every so often. When they reset, actually I think I need to go check the campus. I haven't checked them. Because if you check the vendor at the campus, you check the vendor at the theater, sometimes they'll have the blueprints. Sometimes they may actually have some of the like gun mod blueprints. So a lot of times you're going to get things like, oh, hey, Sokolov chess piece. Which, I mean, it's great to get those too. It's just there are certain things I'm looking for that I would like to get. Let's see here. So it doesn't look like there's any blueprints here this time. Sometimes also, if you're looking for things, check out the attributes on the gear that they have vendored, or check out the talent. Sometimes they have a talent that you're looking for. You may not want the piece of gear. It may be utter crap because, you know, it's way worse than what you've got. But it could have the talent, or it could have an attribute on it that you're needing. Like 11.5 critical hit damage. That's actually pretty good. I don't know that I need it. I tend to focus more on weekly stuff. I try to throw in daily stuff off and on. I try not to do too much of the daily stuff because I don't want to burn myself out of the game. I really enjoy it, and I know I have sometimes a problem of digging in hard and just burning myself to the point that the game's no longer, it's more of a chore than fun. Okay, unfortunately nothing fancy. Man, I was hoping to hear some. Let's check in case I missed a call. I don't see anything. I'll head back to the White House. You also make sure to check the vendor inside the White House that is next to the crafting and recalibrate. Okay, you probably heard that one. That was a pretty big thud.
Good to see you.
She restocks every, well, she'll restock, I think it's every 2 days, roughly. So it'll be two little over 2.5 hours, just over 2:37. So that's actually how I have picked up. What was it? The last thing I picked up was the upgrade for Merciless from her. I don't have Merciless. I've never had Merciless. I wouldn't mind getting Merciless, but you know, and same with like all the upgrade recipes. She's been the one that's given them to me, except for I think Lullaby I got off the main vendor in the main room at the White House. But I don't have that. I do have Chatterbox exotic technically, but I created a gear mule and dumped it onto him so I could farm Chatterbox for the exotic components. So essentially, because you only have to pick up hyena keys and run around, open up hyena lockboxes in specific zones, I keep picking up the hyena keys and go out and grab the parts, come back to the station, craft it, and then I'll dismantle it for the 2 exotic components that is needed to upgrade other exotics. I currently now have 1 exotic component spare. I might go out and try to farm another Chatterbox to dismantle, so I'm up to 3 of the exotic components. That way, hopefully someday if I get, like, you know, other exotics, I can upgrade them. I haven't max leveled my mules yet. I should, just because that'll help out a lot. I guess while I want to check one more time in case I didn't hear the call for help. Okay, while I wait, I'm gonna go through my gear, see what I've got. So like I already have Liberty and I carry that around. I don't really need the D50, but it does have some high damage, though it's a lot slower than my tactical M1911. I kind of have a thing about keeping one of each. I don't know why. I'm a little weird. But, like, I don't need that. Let's see. Go into guns. So this is... Let's flip over to this since these are on top. So here's the RPK-74. It's not a bad LMG. The drawback I always have had with it is the magazine's only 45. Even with an extended clip, you only can get it up to like, what, 95? Yeah. A lot of people turn it off because they get annoyed with it, or it just they don't want to have to go out and they're not planning on going out and helping, which is kind of why they added back in, or they added in that shepherding, so you can get bonus gear and rewards and stuff like that. Yeah, I have, and this is actually a pretty good roll for the damage on it. I don't know what it's, let's see. Toggle view stats. No, I don't want to do that.
Agent requesting
This is
backup.
after. Okay, hey, agent requesting backup. Let's go, and he's doing free roam. Where's he at? Where is he at? Where'd he go?
Sending backup request.
Oh, I don't want to call. Oh, they made it easier for you to... They made it easier for you to disable. Open on-call status. Call for backup. Open... Am I just blind? I don't know. I'm not seeing the person. They called for backup and are gone. Maybe they, oops, like I just did and accidentally called for backup. I do like that they made it easier for you to disable. Emergency alert severe, flash flood. Oh, I'll mute that before it gets annoying, because I don't think you want to hear that. So apparently it's a pretty nasty storm that's in this area. If it floods here, then Well, at where I live, if I have to worry about floodwaters, Noah better be building another ark or have already built it, because I'm 1,000 feet above sea level, and my house is relatively. It's not on top of the hill, but it's not far from. So, yeah. Let's see here. I don't like the AKs. Switch back over to this so I can get a better comparison of the assault rifles. Carbine 7s are the new assault rifles. They have a little bit higher fire rate. So this may actually be a better gun than what I'm using. It has a higher accuracy. I don't know if plus 40 on the RPM is enough to change my damage. Because, like, you know, there's a point where you can take lower damage gun, but then, you know, if it has lower damage, it could have a higher fire rate, and you can actually do more damage per second with the lower damage gun that has the higher fire rate. You know, sometimes there's that, you know. Also, the new guns come with a new talent. Overflowing every 3 reloads from empty increases your base magazine capacity by 100%. That's kind of a nice one. I don't know if I can pull that off and put it onto other guns. But, yeah. A lot of guns I keep getting have Wascally. And I don't know. Maybe not the best. I don't know that I want cannon either. Well, actually, that might be good with my Seeker setup, because I do so much Seeker damage. Then I could, well, increase my throwing distance by 10%. So, here, let's mod it. I want to mod it to roughly the same as what I've got my 416. So I put that on. I pretty much have it all for damage. And we'll go to the firing range, because if I'm not going to find anyone that wants help. Let's see here. I don't know if you're... Yeah, I was like, I have no clue if you can hear the thunder. It's just booming out there. I do like putting on that for 40 rounds for a mag. It's kind of nice. So I try to reload when I have to duck for cover if I remember. I have a bad habit of not remembering. I really haven't played a shooter game in a long time, I'll be honest, and this is probably the first shooter game I've played since I don't even remember. Okay, so let's get a baseline on this one. So I did 3 targets at 394k before reload. Which one's the better of the two? This is the one I modded. Let's go ahead and equip it. So 394k. I say I found a new gun. You know, that's actually a considerable amount of difference in damage doing the same. I know it's not long term, but 40k doing this 3 targets on a single clip. I would say that makes it definite that was. I mean, sure. I think like I said, I think I found a new gun. It has higher accuracy rating, which is nice. Now, like I said, I don't know that I need the accurate talent on it. Let's see. They both come with accurate. I can only replace one talent. So we're gonna not favorite that one. I want to favorite that one because I'm not letting that one go. Oh, to take the the cannon thing. Oh, this is well equipped though. That typically means I have to have it out. The Wascally is well holstered. I resist one ensnare, which could be beneficial. Stop, drop, and roll is definitely a nice one to have, but that's also, again, equipped. I don't know. I'm trying to think what a good secondary. Good secondary, or I guess that third talent. Trying to think what. I might just leave the Wascally for now. I need something better. Well, I want something better. I'm curious on how the overflowing's gonna play out, because that could be fun. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Splattered? That's interesting. Mosaic is interesting. I had gone with that kind of look, but I'm starting to, I don't know, starting to favor some of the more unique. Langton. What a look. I could go hot candy. I'm sorry, this is just kind of funny. I'll go with Discord. I had gone with a black and white setup since I have the tuxedo outfit. Oh, I don't know that I looked at all the other weapons that I might have picked up. RPK, which is trash. M44s are supposed to be the new hot thing. I know M700s were hot for a while. I think it's the M44 carbine that you get the better damage on, though. Except that that model 700, there's 120. See, I don't know. I don't know snipers or marksman rifles nearly as well as the others, so that's why I tend to have a bunch in my inventory. Okay, this M44 is 105. That's 101. This is what I'm talking about. This had a high damage roll. It's a 491 piece, and it's at 105.7. This is 107, and it's a 494. This has breadbasket on it, which I've heard of some builds for sniper builds. You take breadbasket on your gun, and then you do body shot, you stack up body shots so you get the buff, and then you go take out one of the bosses. Like, you just start headshotting the boss with it. So I don't know that that's I don't know. I haven't done sniper, really. I don't know that I would be a good sniper. I would like to try it. I still have my old trusty MK17 and SIG 716 for my rifles. Yeah, the Stoner is the new LMG. Wow, that mag. Holy crap. That's without So one of the gunner, you get a plus 50. So a 250 mag. Holy crap. That's nuts. I'm trying to, there is another scope out there. I've been trying to get the recipe. It's exactly the same as this one, except it, instead of being plus 5%, it's plus 8%. I know it's only 3%, but you know, with games like this, every little bit counts. So it has a QDC sound suppressor on it. I'm gonna guess that's default for the LMAG, the Stoners, which does, it already has the plus 5. Overwhelm is the new talent that came with this new LMG, which is suppressing an enemy that is not currently suppressed. Grants plus 5% weapon damage for 10 seconds. Max stack of 5. So if you're good at like laying down suppressing fire, that would be something worth taking. Optimal range is kind of, in my opinion, meh. Not a great thing. Protected deploy, not terrible, but I would rather have some other talent on it. Yeah, I keep the stoners just because I keep one stoner. I'd love to, if I could get the right damage on this thing. I would so probably take this over a M60. I mean, a 250 mag. Just be, you know, that is, you know, that's pretty impressive. Unfortunately, I do 33.8k at 550 RPM versus this one's only 17.8k at 580. There's not a, I wouldn't have to reload as much, but that damage hit is, I think, a bit too much. I mean, I could be wrong. Well, what's the reload time? That would be a good reload on this is 5.8 seconds, which that's kind of standard on M60s. It's less. Why is it got? I don't know what the minus. Oh, it's just minus 1.1 from what I currently have. So it's quicker to reload than my M60. I mean, I guess that would make sense because you're slapping on a big cartridge underneath, and in this you're actually taking a strip of bullets that are, you know, I can't think of the, you know, that are in a link. Unhinged. If I don't know. Yeah. Well, I modified it. I modified them both. I guess we can try them out. Again, we're reset this. Go to 1. I don't know if this is the best way to test it, or if actually this would be. I want to see what the raw numbers are comparatively. I want to also know how many targets I can take down before I've run out of ammo. I think 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, dang, 15, 16, 17 is where I stopped. Let's go ahead and reset. Oh, let's take that out. Now we'll reset. Said 17, right? Is where 17 was the last one I didn't complete. That's what I said. Now, if I was right in my memory. Okay. I may have to get used to this gun. Damage seems to be lower. Let's see. I've lost count. This is obviously going to be able to take out more targets, but the amount of damage is way lower. I don't know that 1.1 second difference in reload time is going to matter by the amount of... I don't know. I'm not willing to drop, like, I would love to get up one with a higher damage. I'll be honest. It might not be a bad gun to have if it could get... I think I got lucky on this gun, on this M60, that it has a high damage roll. So if I can get a high damage roll on the stoner, I'll probably be switching. Okay, the mask. Critical hit damage to 17% damage to elites. That's not something to, yeah. Let's see, 498. Centered, not a talent I really care about keeping. Providence. 14% headshots. Skill haste. This Murakami, if you're going for a high, if you need health and armor and stuff, Murakami, or however you say it, is probably the way to go. I don't like it. Ooh, apparently I picked up a purple somewhere. Let's see, 8% assault rifle damage. That'd be SMG.
Incoming backup request.
Answer the call.
Accepting backup request.
Let's go. All right. Hopefully we'll have some fun with this. Yeah, the Murakami set seems to be more about getting your health up. Normally you can get some good armor stats on it too, but yeah.
Safe area detected.
Apparently he didn't need the help anymore? Oh. Everyone's good. All's fine here. I can't help you if you don't want to help. So, okay. Let's see here. Go back to looking at gear. These all have 8%. That has only 7, so 8% is probably worth keeping these, just so that way I could increase, you know, take the attribute off. See, this is more again about health. It has some better armor, but yeah. Okay, let's see how lucky we get. Cross our fingers. That's I think a better roll. I have to look, but before I get too excited, let's check out the mask. It's got hard hitting. I like hard hitting. It's a Richter and Kaiser mask, which has hazard protection. I will probably keep this so that way I could replace. I have another Richter and Kaiser. I could put something different on the holster slot and get that. Okay, the Stoner LM 19.8K versus I was testing out the 17.8K. Go ahead and strip that down because we're not keeping it. Or hello? I said. There we go. Okay. Now that I've got a well, what's the talents? Overwhelm, distance, I think that might be standard. In rhythm. It's not a bad one to have. Not probably the best. Let's go ahead and actually if I could pull off the extra ammo. Think about that one. If I could pull off extra talent and put it on the Stoner plus the 50 mag, it would how much I'd be curious. I would be curious how much I could get that up to. I'm gonna have to check. You know I'm gonna have to check this. Okay. Before I check, I want to just see what the raw damage is looking like. Because if I can even get I'm hoping for roughly 350k. I think it's around what I was averaging ish. It'll probably vary a little bit on critical hits and stuff, but if it's around 350k, I'm probably gonna swap out my M60 for it and just see how I can go with that. Okay, let's go ahead and swap the gun. I think I might be switching. I think I'm going to be switching to this. I don't have unhinged, unfortunately. I think I just got myself a new gun. I'll try it out. If I don't like it in the long run, yeah, I did some bad shots there at the end, but you know, I think that's worth a switch, don't you? Okay, let's see here. Now I want to see. I want to see. This is just for crazy sake. I would love to get a Allegro. No. Here, I want to modify this one. What are my options? It looks like it would let me grab the plus 20% magazine capacity if I wanted. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Hey, yeah, I know you're not currently playing. Should I go for it? It'll reduce my optimal range just a little, but plus 20% magazine capacity. I'm at 250 now. So if I were to do, I would be at 300. I would be sitting at a 300 magazine capacity roughly, if my math is right. I don't know. That just seems nuts. Now, one problem I see is I have 900 rounds that I carry on me. Now, yes, that's on top of the 300. So technically I would actually get 1200 rounds total. But that means I only get to reload 3 times from empty and I'm done. I don't know. The insanity of having a 300 round mag almost sounds like enough for me to do this. I know it's not probably optimal, but this to me is just hilariously awesome. I don't know. It just seems if I don't have to reload, I'm doing more damage, right? You know, I can just keep firing. I'm just shooting forever. And that means my reload time, the damage lost in reloading from my M60, that 1.1 second becomes even more awesome. That because it takes 1.1 more seconds to reload the M60 than this one. If I can get this to 300 rounds and I'm reloading 3 times before I'm empty, I might be able to go through an entire engagement without reloading. Like on challenge difficulty, which that is actually fairly impressive because normally when I get myself in trouble is when I'm reloading, I'm trying to, things are coming around. I couldn't pick off the guy that's running around. I think I want to try it. I know this seems, like I said, probably not optimal. I wasn't going to use that gun. I'm sorry, this is just the absurdity of a 300 round mag. Holy. I'm taking a screenshot and sending this to my clan because this is hilarious, in my opinion. 300 round mag. This is gonna be some fun. Of course, that's why I'm playing. It's to have fun. Oh yeah, you probably noticed I have the Reviver Hive as one of my things. Doing the challenge modes. I don't know if you were here or not when I was talking about that. I have a habit of being on one side of the room. They have being, or not a room, like on one side from cover and they're on the other side from cover. I can toss this over at them and heal them, or get them back up, and I don't have to worry about running around to them. Okay. If I can go through entire engagements without reloading, that to me just, yeah. Now I need to find some